The Sonos Roam, the latest offering of a company that has become one of the major players in the sound and audio space. Sonos is known for their smart home audio, but with the Roam, they're allowing customers the freedom to step out of their homes with a portable speaker that offers more than the competition. This isn't your average speaker review. Instead, it's a combination of 10 tech bloggers and YouTubers reviews of this brand new device. And obviously an opportunity for us to get our hands on it and shoot some really cool footage ourselves. We'll cover design, functionality, sound quality, battery life, and price to tell you what all the biggest names in tech think about the Sonos Roam. Like this video if you're happy to get all your review info in one neat little package, or maybe even subscribe. You know you want to. Quick disclaimer, if you happen to make a purchase through any of the links below, Slickdeals may receive a small commission. Let's unbox this, baby! Oh wow, look at that. It's in a little soft bag. Setup documents here, cable to charge. Oh, with a nice side hook for the USB Type-C. Okay, I'm so stoked for this. This little baggie, I don't know if that's meant to be reusable. It seems like a disposable thing, but it's still like kind of cool. Set up new system. Gotta create an account. What in the heck? Find the highlighted area. There we go. Let's start with design. Coming in hot. Ain't nobody gonna argue that the Sonos Roam is a well-designed portable speaker. In fact, it received an amazing 10 out of 10 positive responses from all the reviewers we checked. Starting with the look, the prism shape is timeless and crisp, yet unique enough to set it apart from the competition. Many had previously looked at the predecessor, the Sonos Move, and agreed that the Roam has vastly improved on the portability with a severe cut in size and weight. The device stands at a little over 6 inches and weighs about a pound. And the build quality is definitely a huge selling point, up from the high standards we've come to expect from Sonos, even despite it being the cheapest speaker they sell. The Verge complimented the buttons, saying they're easy to feel for and hard to press accidentally. Accurate. And perhaps the best quote to summarize its design, Apple Insider said, "I've stuck this into the water bottle holder on my bike, I've thrown this in the side pockets of my backpacks, and I've stuck this in the cup holders in my car. This thing can go so many places without any fuss or muss." Also, it's splash proof. Though the Roam shined in its design, its functionality was not as quite well received, but it still netted generally positive reviews and only one negative. Which is surprising because arguably the biggest achievement of the Roam is its broad and unrivaled cross-functionality. It pairs with virtual assistants, will sync into a Sonos audio ecosystem, auto-adjust sound depending on its environment, is AirPlay capable, and can switch between Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connections. However, connection issues popped up for some reviewers. For instance, CNET mentioned when they tried connecting their Android phone to the Roam via Bluetooth, it took several button holds to get it to show up on their device menu. We personally experienced some connectivity issues with the Roam when we were first getting it set up. One thing I will say personally that is kind of frustrating is you have to connect this to a Sonos ecosystem before you can use the Bluetooth settings, which means you can't just take this right out of the box and connect it as a Bluetooth device. That's kind of a downside. Additionally, reviewers had some trouble with the virtual assistants understanding them through the Roam's microphones, when compared to a dedicated smart speaker like the Google Nest Mini or the Amazon Echo. It also doesn't have Siri compatibility, though does any speaker besides the HomePod, and let's be real, no one is missing Siri, not a deal breaker. Another positive point from some testers was the Roam's seamless connectivity through the Sonos mobile app, Sonos S2. I mean, I see where they're coming from. Having all your streaming, voice, and control services on one platform, that's a major win. Finally, for those interested in getting a pair of these, they will connect together for stereo sound, and the reviewers who tested this out were impressed with the output, which is something I will talk about a little bit more in a second, and which leads us into the next section, sound quality. This is probably the most important section, and yet I sometimes don't even think about sound quality first in a device like this. I just expect it to sound good. But exactly how good? Let's check it out.
Cold like 0 degrees. I'm out the cage, gotta let out the beast. Revolutionary, gotta let out out the streets. Locked in the cage, I'ma let out the wake up, get out the sheets. I came from one man, forget my peace. Take the west side, take out the east. I'ma put them in the cage, never let out the
That's some bass. The reviews came in mostly positive, with 7 thumbs up and 3 neutral. Sonos is known for premium sound, and for most, the Roam didn't disappoint. Though the neutral observers felt that while it could probably fill a medium-sized room with music, the Roam might not be as good for a pool party or other large gathering by itself. This is one area where a reviewer actually recommended the Move over the Roam. It's bigger, I get it, but for the pairing capability and how well reviewers said it worked, you might want to consider buying 2 Roams instead of just one Move. Engadget said it best: "My only real complaint about the Roam's sound is that it's not nearly as immersive as other Sonos speakers. That complaint disappeared when I paired 2 Roam speakers in stereo." Going the route of buying 2 Roams would actually save you money over purchasing just one Move as well. And you know how much us Slickdealers like saving money. Wink, 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 wink. Battery life. Why does this always seem to be a point of contention for new devices? Battery life was not well received on the Roam. You could call it mixed at best. Sonos claims a 10-hour battery life for the Roam, but most reviewers did not find this to be true. Apparently, the culprit is connected virtual assistants, which could drain the battery life almost twice as fast. But reviewers also stated that Sonos has acknowledged this issue and is working on a firmware update to fix it. Also to note on battery, the Roam can be charged wirelessly or via a USB-C cable. Sonos sells a wireless charger specifically for the Roam for $49. No, it doesn't come with one, and it also doesn't come with a power adapter, something I speak at length about in this video. Worth keeping in mind, if you buy a Roam, any of the adapters I talk about there should work for you. Price: generally positive with 5 neutral reviews. The pricing of the Roam is high compared to competitors, but we're living in a world where Apple just released $550 headphones. So I mean, $170 for a well-sounding smart speaker. It didn't seem to bother half the reviewers. I think because they expected it out of a premium brand like Sonos. Most agreed that purchasing this is a no-brainer if you're already in the Sonos ecosystem. But if you aren't, the general response is maybe look for a more affordable alternative like the Amazon Echo Dot or something less smart like a portable UE, which we see on sale on Slickdeals. Got this mega boom for only $100. Overall, the Sonos Roam scored a total aggregate score of 7.8 from all 10 reviews. Design and sound quality were the key selling points, with battery life being the biggest drawback. And you know, Sonos believes they can fix this with a firmware update, so that issue might really only affect early adopters. If you're watching this video later down the road, comment if you've heard an update to this. You can also tell us if you found this compiled review helpful. Please subscribe to our channel for more videos on the products everybody's talking about and ways to save. I'm Pete King. See you guys next time. I hope it is splash proof. We just ruined it otherwise. Wink, wink. Wink, wink. Wink, wink. Wink, wink.